Hey Sneakies, welcome back for some more Nether on the PC. Don't forget to hit that like button below if you're enjoying this series and you want to keep seeing more videos. The more likes we get, the faster these videos will come out. And if you're not already a Sneaky, become one today by hitting subscribe. Alright, now as I'm dealing out the justice to this poor unfortunate crawler right now, I should inform you that there have been some pretty awesome updates that have come out for Nether since the last time I played the game. And they're actually getting very excited to get back into it. Here's one of the major features just added. When you kill a Nether now, they actually drop some body parts. And I actually have my backpack full, so we're going to have to clear a little bit of space. You can even see some of these gun components in my inventory too. We'll go over the whole point of those as well. But basically, when you kill a Nether now, they're going to drop body parts. They're randomized, but there are certain ones that are linked to only particular types of Nethers. Like this one's going to drop some different ones here as soon as I get to him. What was that noise? Didn't it sound like the noise this guy makes? He doesn't growl like that. Aha, there you are, you damn crawler. Alright, now, anyways, in terms of features, okay, so these body parts are actually something that I now have to bring to this cult that has been added to the game. They actually reside in the Riverside Outpost, which is the outpost that's in the bottom left area of the current area of the map. Basically, I have to put together a huge collection of these, and then I need so many of each kind, and then I can actually exchange them inside their little, like, it's basically like a little marketplace. You go to them, you can exchange these items, and they'll give you experience points, and some will actually give you an item in addition to the experience points, which is definitely a very cool feature. It gives you more incentive to go around killing the Nether rather than just to like gain levels and stuff. And actually, that actually helps you gain levels faster because you get extra experience points for killing them. As long as you can get their body parts back to the save zone, of course. Quit your whining, you big baby. And I am now level 4. Awesome. Oh, really? This guy didn't drop anything? It's the first time I've seen that so far in this update. Alright, well, that's fine. Now, I usually don't like coming out here because this tends to be an area where Nether are pretty abundant. And I believe this is actually one of the areas where those really large doctor backpacks or doctor bags are stored. I believe they tend to spawn out here, or maybe it's a different hilly area. But those are actually the biggest healing item in the game right now, so they're very important. They're very rare. Oh man, not you! Oh damn, see, the blocking doesn't help defend against that. Alright, thanks for your rib, sir. Oh, and your skin. Oh yes. Gonna wear it like a costume on Halloween. Actually, I'm just going to leave that behind because I don't have the inventory space anyway. And I don't want to be exposed for too long. But thank you to the Grim Reaper. This thing is such an awesome weapon. Alright, so now I need to make sure I get to the safe zone. Because if I can't actually get to the riverside before I die, I need to at least get to the closest safe zone so I can put them in my global inventory. That way I can pull them out once I get there. And that should be a pretty cool feature in the game. As a matter of fact, they added another feature in the update that came out before this last major one, and it added motorcycles into the game. So that's really cool. It's going to change the whole dynamic of traveling around the map. It's going to make missions a lot easier. And I haven't personally driven one myself, but I've seen one person on it. Just one. I haven't seen that many at all, so they must be pretty rare. I'll put that in the next video because I don't think there's going to be enough time in this one. But they actually give a warning on the motorcycle that you shouldn't have any items you don't want to lose on you because they're actually pretty risky to drive it, I guess. And they had a poll in their forum where they basically said, okay, you can either vote for us adding a helicopter into the game or a motorcycle. And personally, I chose the motorcycle because I think the helicopter would be a cool feature. But in the current stage right now, it's not going to be useful until the maps really open up a lot more than this. And it's also going to be a lot less effective for stealth. Like, I'm going to assume that you can actually shoot down the helicopter, so I'd rather have the motorcycle. Like, the motorcycle is still loud and it's going to give away your position. But I think you can get away a lot easier with that. I could be wrong. We'll have to actually see. I'm going to assume they're going to add the helicopter in eventually. I personally did vote for the motorcycle, so I'm pretty happy about that. And let's see, they did add so many different features. There's actually another feature they're going to be adding into the game that's going to change the game a lot. It's called a tribe system, and I guess they're actually going to have like 16 different tribes in the game. They're asking people on the forums right now to give them name suggestions, and there's going to be a voting period to actually have the finalized names for them. But I guess everybody can actually pledge to join a specific tribe, and then all 16 of these tribes fight for territory on the map. And then they get all kinds of different bonuses and perks, like they get extra damage boosters and stuff like that. And it's really in your benefit, obviously, to be part of the tribe that's in most control of the map, of course. And I guess every time you die, you can actually join a different tribe, so it's not like you're locked into one, so that's always good. And it sounds like it's going to really add in, like, more of the whole, like, team-based gameplay that this game really needs some more of. Like, right now it has such a lone survivor type of gameplay going on. And as a matter of fact, they actually added another feature that adds more of the teamwork aspect. It's called an escort mission. I've not actually participated in this yet either, I've just read about it. But basically there's some kind of, like, I guess it's a box, I'm not positive what it is, I think it's a box. It will randomly pop up on the screen that a escort mission has begun, and then you look at your map, it'll actually show you the location of it. And then you can go there, and once you pick this particular item up, I guess it's making really loud noises or something, it's attracting nether that are all around, so you have to work together as a cohesive unit if you're going to get this back to the safe zone where it needs to be dropped off. And if you can actually get it back there, supposedly the rewards are really great for doing so, so I really look forward to having the video going over that aspect. It's going to be pretty awesome. And they even added another feature into the game that kind of adds like a group element, because you can actually go into the player list and there will be a whole column of like plus signs, and you can add people to your group and you can like work together. So that's really important if you're working on an escort mission, because everybody who's in your group, I guess, will get the experience combined. I'm going to assume that that works in addition to, like, if you're going out and you're fighting nethers and stuff too, you'll share the experience and like the money and stuff. I have to assume that's the case. I can't confirm that, but I know that's at least the case for the escort missions. And here we are, fast forwarded to the safe zone. Aw, look at this poor noob. He actually tried to kill me. He shot on sight. He actually shot on sight. Very fortunate for me, I was standing in the safe zone, so he couldn't kill me. Even though he was able to shoot at me, he couldn't actually kill me. Whew, close call. I only had 386 health points left anyway, so I definitely probably would have been killed there. That's really what it sucked, because I brought home a little stockpile of all these little nether parts that I don't want to lose. Okay, now another feature that they have changed in the game. Now most of the powerful guns that I was finding randomly across the map don't exist, because they have to be crafted now. So you can see I have some like gun components and parts. Yeah, see, there's 2 of them up there in the top left of the global inventory, then I have a couple in my actual inventory. So basically you have to find a couple of different components, and then you have to go to the, I guess he's called a gunsmith, I think. And then he'll actually put the gun together for you. And I guess that might be a better feature, because it encourages the exploration more, and I guess less people should have guns in the game, but I don't think that's actually going to be the case, because most of the people who are actually well prepared for the player versus player elements actually have all this stuff, and they're going to have a whole stockpile ready to go anyway, so it's not like it's like a minor inconvenience at best for them. Anyways, I want to take a look around the safe zone. I know they changed the look of it around a little bit. Like, see, I don't think these lights over here in the center were here before. And certainly these neon lights down here weren't here before either, so we're going to go take a look at these new areas. Pretty nifty. Yeah, see, I don't think those were there before. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played this. Alright, so this is the escort package drop-off. Basically, when you have the package, you come here, you get 200 cash and 200 experience points. Wow, that's a pretty good reward for doing so. Usually it's fairly close that it spawns to the safe zone anyway, so it's not like it's going to be really difficult. Alright, Vlad, weaponsmith. Alright. Let's go meet Vlad. Well, hello there, Vlad. Mr. Eye Patch. Alright, so I do have the components to put together a shotgun, so that's pretty awesome. And it looks like the only other things I can make, yes, a KB-12. I can make a handgun and, well, I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of repellent spray. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to put that bad boy together. Oh man, it looks like he has some really good guns back there. I'd like to rob him. Is there a way I can get behind and just rob him or something? Oh, what's this person doing back here? He's behind the escort mission lady. I think it was a lady. I don't see anything else back here. Oh, there's another one back here too. Alright, so what I'm guessing is they've added these people in here. I don't believe they were here before. To kind of like lay the groundwork for features they're planning on adding in later. They're gonna have some kind of other like merchants or something. Oh, I guess we should go take a look at this guy down here. Mr. Exchange stuff, random stuff for goodies. Oh, they changed him around too. Like, he's not the same character he was before. And he's even offering different rewards for different stuff. Like, before he was only, like, saying, like, he'll give, like, a random, like, you give me 2 bleaches, I'll give you X amount of experience points and X amount of money. Like, it wasn't even, like, a menu like this. It was just, like, text on the screen. He was only offering 1 at a time. So this is pretty cool. Looks like there's some pretty damn good rewards for actually collecting this stuff. Like, it's certainly a lot more than you get for, like, selling the items individually. But that becomes a real hassle because in the game right now, there's not a way to stack stuff. Like, say if I have 15 handgun bullets and then I have 1 other handgun bullet that I found in the world and I try to stack it on top of my global inventory where I'm storing the other 15, it won't allow you to do that right now, so it's really a hassle. Although technically you can get around it with the ammo situation because you can load it into the gun and then unload the gun and then it should be stacked into 1 stack. But really, if you're putting it into a gun anyway, you may as well keep it in there because you're saving yourself extra space anyway. So we're going to take a quick look around the safe zone and see if there's anything else they've added. I'm sure there's probably something. I believe that it did say in the patch notes that it's only at the riverside where this cult is located that you exchange the nether body parts for. I just want to make sure that it's not here too. I'd really be a fan of it being here because I really don't want to travel all the way there just to exchange these goodies, but it's looking like I'm going to have to. I don't think there's anything else in here right now. I really love how they're adding all these features over time, but they still need to fix a lot of stuff in this game. Alright, yeah. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to go to Riverside. Alright, Sneaky, so I will put some of these components in there to prepare for my journey there. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to keep my knife in there too because I don't want to sell it just yet because when you actually die in this game, you automatically drop 10% of your money on the ground. That's kind of a shame. So the less money I have, the less I have. What is that noise? Why is somebody shooting back there? Oh, they even added a wardrobe column in here too. Alright, let's take a quick look through the store before I make my journey over to Riverside. I'm sure there's all kinds of new goodies here. Like, look at all this different faceware you can have. And I guess if you actually purchase any of these, like, aesthetic items, they don't drop when you die. Most of them are pretty damn expensive. The only way to really get experience and money in this game is doing the missions. If you don't do those, if you're just relying on killing nethers, you're never going to gain levels. Like, do you really think you're gonna get $4,000 by killing Nether? Get real, people. Alright, there's some weapons in here. Oh, flashlights. Oh, they even have different colored flashlights. That's pretty cool. There's the standard white one, there's a red, and then there's a green one. That's awesome. Oh, there's some flares. Alright, Nether fur mode. This is actually very useful because Nethers are going to be attracted to this, so you can like use it as a distraction. Then flashbangs, of course. I haven't actually seen anybody use one of these before. I do look forward to trying one out eventually, though. And then there's the standard frag grenade. I haven't seen anybody use one of those either. And I don't think I've seen anybody use the wing glider yet. I have to actually make a video on this too. The only problem is it's pretty expensive. As you can see, I have $0, so obviously I can't purchase it right now. And I don't think it's in the world. I've never seen one randomly. What is this? Oh wow, you can actually have a little anti-nether device that you can bring with you. Oh man, that'd be really useful. That adds all kind of different strategies to the game. Oh, you can even purchase some of these gun parts too. There's a pistol frame. Then a shotgun frame. I'm guessing the last one's gonna be a rifle frame. Oh yes. Now, they are pretty expensive, so I'd rather find them in the world. They're actually pretty abundant in the world, as a matter of fact. Road rage, what the heck is that? Oh, it's a motorcycle helmet, I guess. Okay, now here's what I was talking about before. This is where you can go in and you can actually create groups. Basically, you go into this menu, you have a whole list of all the players on your server, and then you just press these little plus signs to add them to your group. And then they'll get an invite, they have to accept it, of course, and then you get to play together. I don't know if they turn friendly fire off when you do that, because I really hope they would, because things could get pretty hairy, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, Seekies, so I'm going to end this video here. Be sure to tune in next time so you can see some more of the new features in the game, including this cult that I have to go deliver the nether body parts to. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe so you never have to miss another video ever again, and I will see you next time.